collectors. Today we'll be taking a look at Marvel Legends series Deathlock. This figure comes from the future and is out to change the past. Sounds like a Terminator. Maybe he is. Okay, now that we have him off the stand, let's take a closer look at this guy. He is definitely a cyborg humanoid. As we take him in closer, we can see his face here, and half human, half machine. Comes with this big Gatling gun looking device with a nice uniform. You can see the detailed legs and arms clad in this metal type armor with the red and yellow boots. Definitely good. You can look up, look somewhat down, and look right and left. He is the standard Marvel figure. He does have good posability. His shoulder pads don't get in the way of doing a T-pose. They can rotate fully, but this is as far as up as they can go. He has shoulder and bicep swivel. He has a double elbow. He can scratch his head and wonder how he got here. Yeah, they can do a full wrist rotation. He can do a little bit of an ab crunch, and he can do a weight swivel. He does have this hose that's in the front that can come off to allow for a full weight swivel, but you want to try to keep that in there. His legs can do this much of a split, and he does have upper thigh rotation and also boot rotation. He does have a double knee bend, and his ankle does allow for forward and backward movement and side to side. So as we get closer, we can look at the gun. He does come with this handheld gun other than his Gatling gun, and there's the detail for it. Definitely a big scope for a small gun. Now his Gatling gun does come with a set of bullets, and you can fit them on either side. There's a slot there for it, so you can do that side or you can do this side. It's up to you. All right, let's get ready for figure and weight. And for a weight check, we can see this guy comes in right at 4 ounces. So we'll do a height check on this guy, and this is a taller than normal Marvel Legend figure. So as we look here, he comes closer to 7 inches, but he is 6 inches and 3/4. So as we bring in DC Multiverse Hazmat Batman, we can see he's just a little bit shorter. We bring in Marvel Legends Paladin, we can see that he's taller than him. And then when we bring in the Black Series Stormtrooper, we can see that he is definitely a head taller than the Stormtrooper. So for final thoughts on this guy, Deathlock is definitely a good figure to have. I was glad to see him get some credit in the Avengers Timeline Wars. So if you find this guy and you like the series, like the character, definitely pick him up. It's worth your time. I found this guy loose, worth every penny. As always, guys, remember, like, subscribe, and keep collecting.